Yo, what is up? It is Maverick Lindy here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best AZAMI spots on Oregon for site setups. Now, when you're running AZAMI, do not run her SMG, instead run her slug shotgun, the ACS-12. This is because it does a ton of damage and it comes with an ACOG scope. With almost every single one of these peaks, you're going to want to definitely have an ACOG scope. Now, for our first AZAMI barrier spots, we're going to be in the upstairs site, kids' dorms, and bedroom. For the first nasty angle, you're going to want to come into kids' dorm, aim at the top of this pair of bunk beds. Make sure you're rubbing your body up against the bunk beds and throw it down, and it will create this weird shape. After you have created this barricade, look directly at the bottom of the bunk bed and aim directly where I am and throw down another barricade. This will create an extremely small pixel peek into the attic where you can hold all angles of the attackers that try and come through there. This is what their point of view is going to look like. It's basically impossible to headshot you from this angle. For the next peek, you're going to want to come onto white stairs and look directly at this vent on the side of the wall. Make sure you are aiming towards the bottom a little bit and throw down your Kiva barrier. After you have this on the wall, throw another barrier at the top of this wall on the stairway, and this will create a really nasty pixel peek that watches the bottom of white. This is what the attackers would see from their point of view. It's an extremely hard shot that they would have to pull off to hit you. Another setup that you can do is come into dorm main hall and place a barrier on this small little desk on the left. Make sure you place it towards the bottom, then throw another barrier at the top of this doorway, and you have a really nasty peek on the doorway to the main stairs. As well, into trophy room, this is what the attackers would be seeing. Basically impossible to hit you. You could also place a barrier on the bunk beds that are in front of the main window leading into sight. This will prevent the attackers at main window from seeing white stairs. You could also place another barrier right here for a nasty peek on the main window. Now we're going to be going to the downstairs site, supply room, and laundry room. Come into electric and place a reinforced wall like so. Then look directly at the bottom of the reinforced wall and walk into the barrier as it activates, and it will create this odd shape. Now aim another barrier directly at this red bar on the reinforced wall. Whenever it activates, you will notice that you have an insane peek whenever you lay down. You will be able to see all of barrel room, and this is where the attackers love to push in whenever you're playing basement. This is exactly what the attackers are going to see. It's basically going to be impossible to kill you. For the next barrier spot, you're going to want to come into laundry room up to these cabinets, angle your crosshair exactly as mine, and throw down your barrier, and it will create like this half barrier wall thingy. Then whenever you crouch and aim to the left, you have an insane pixel peek looking into the main entrance door where the attackers will be running down the main stairs. You can aim to the left or to the right, as you can see. You can even add on to this peek by throwing another barricade on the top left of that double door, and you have an insane pixel peek. You can get so many free kills from this. This is what the attackers will be seeing. You're practically invisible to them. You can also use a barrier to create a one-way on back stairs. This makes it harder for the attackers to see down the stairs. Now we're going to move on to the dining and kitchen setup. You're going to want to place a barrier on the side of this cabinet. You will have an insane pixel peek on the back entrance to kitchen. You can easily get kills with this peek. If you come into dining hall, you can place a barrier on this couch for extra cover. You can use this barrier to look into the entrance of dining hall, or if anybody hard breaches this wall, you can have a nasty angle on it. Another barrier spot is if you come into dining hall and place it on the side of this double door, you can block that barricade from seeing all the way down into your sight. Another nice barrier spot is if you place it on the corner of this wall, you can have another angle at the entrance into the dining room. Or if they have any hard breachers that blow open this wall, you can have an angle on it as well. For another nasty peek, you're going to want to place another barrier on the side of this table on the corner. You will have a nasty angle on the main door leading into dining. Now sadly, this is going to be the end of the video. Please make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed or learned anything new. I will be linking all of my social medias in the description down below, such as TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. I will also be linking a Discord invite to my server if you want to join. We would love to have you in there. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.